Check, check, check. First of all, can you all hear me? Are we here? Are we alive? Is everything working? We've got sound, we've got mics. Are we good? We got everything? We got beats. Michael, we're good. Nice. I'm in a really dark mood today. Audio to the eyeballs, what's up? Welcome. All right, well, it's good that that is all working. And I think I should be able to share my actual screen today. So if you guys want to see what is going down on my Ableton setup, if you want to know all the secrets can be revealed. And the chat is big today, so keep the chat coming, keep it all entertaining. Let's have some fun today. Yeah, got the TriplePlay with me today. This is the TriplePlay wireless. Woo. Battery on this thing is very, very good. Very good. I actually haven't charged it up since the last time I used this. And the last time I used it, I was like, wait a minute, I haven't charged this up in a while. So I'm kind of wondering how long the battery actually lasts on this. Secrets, chilly. All the secrets could be yours today. I'm liking doubling up this evil synth. I've just installed Anna 2 from the Slate bundle. Everybody's been raving about it. I've literally just probably no less than 3 minutes ago got it installed. We might go through some synth sounds. I haven't tried anything with it, in fact, yet. And the other sounds that I have is from Diva 2. A little bit more of a clean sort of vibe. If I turn my guitar down, turn it on, that would help. Turn that Diva on. Now, you might notice it's wobbling, it's jumping around a little bit, right? Why is that? It's really important to know the different modes on TriplePlay. See when I move away? Hey, welcome Aaron. What's happening, buddy? You good? When I move away, it's like, nah, it's kind of stuttering a little bit. Well, it's not stuttering, it's a little bit overly sensitive. So, for example, if I show you this TriplePlay app, this is, it's not showing. Give me 2 seconds, I will fix that. Been having some issues with screen sharing across networks. I'm on a totally different machine. This machine and the machine that all the music and stuff's coming from. It's actually a different machine, but I'm using NDI for that. But to be honest, I'm thinking about just uninstalling everything to do with NDI. But the good thing is this generally doesn't take too long to fix, and it's worth it to show you guys what is going down. How's everybody's start to the week been anyway? Over in the UK, it's been absolutely blazing sunny weather. Now the thunderstorms are outside. I can hear them rumbling away. Whereabouts are you guys from? And what's the weather like? Because I'm quite enjoying this little change. I spend so much time here in the studio. Hey, there's a nice cool breeze coming in. I've got the fan under the desk cooling my legs. That's all we need. That's all we need. Got my coffee. Michael, what kind of coffee is it though? What kind of coffee have you got? All right, let's kill this NDI and then we'll restart this. And then we will be back. We'll be back in the game. At least I hope so. If not, then you'll just have to take my word for it. Nice. Get yourself a Costa cough, like 90 degrees. Oh my gosh. Fair play. Enjoying that heat. So I don't think that's gonna work to show you. Anyway, basically, TriplePlay app, it's a free hardware synth plugin app that you get with the product. And it's really, really important that you have it because there's different modes in it. There's auto mode, there's trigger modes, you can change the pitch bend, radius, and all that sort of stuff. So for example, for this sort of diva sound here, feels like 97. Thought you meant 1997 for a while. So I'm gonna turn it over to trigger mode because I'm playing a chord, more chords and pads, right? And I feel that's gonna just work better with this kind of instrument. And of course I can bring in my guitar. Bar chords work just fine. Doesn't need to be silly chords. Give me a chord to play in chat and I'll try and play it. E major. F major. It's gotta be an easy chord though, guys, okay? Don't push me. Give me a simple chord. Love that sound. Yeah, it's very, very cool. I really, really like blending synth sounds with electric sounds. I think that's a really nice use. So that's too complex. I can't even read that. Does that say E minor major 7? E minor major 7. That's a dilemma. That's not a chord. That's a dilemma. See, you guys, I'm saying keep it simple. You're giving all me these complicated chords. I'm thinking just give me a good simple E major chord. That's what I'm expecting. Yeah, it is good though to blend it in. There we go, Aaron. You see, Aaron is nice and sensible. Aaron, that's what I like. Just a C chord. That's all we need, Aaron. I'll give you 3 versions. Open, fretted there. C sharp minor. You see, that's what I'm talking about. I haven't had a coffee today. I've had decaf tea. I can't play complex chords. Sounds really good though, I tell you that. A little bit of A diminished. How about C sharp diminished? And then what about if we turn the TriplePlay off and then we just go up? I know. Hey, Riva, what's happening, buddy? Nice to see you. Good afternoon. Decaf, I know. I drink a fair amount of tea, so I like to just alternate back and forwards. I've got like 9 or 10 different teas downstairs, and sometimes one's decaf, one's not decaf. I landed on the decaf one. Is that a Fishman app VST? That was actually Diva. So the great thing is with TriplePlay is you can use whatever instruments you like with it, which is exactly what I love because me and Hutch and my bandmate, we have so many synths that we like to use. So the fact that you can use it with any synth you like. Now you do actually get some really cool sounds with TriplePlay in the form of an instrument. So if you haven't bought any of these synths, you know, native instruments or whatever else you're using, then, you know, Synthmaster is great and you're gonna get lots of coverage from heavy, aggressive lead sounds to bass sounds, pads and all that stuff, arpeggios. But, you know, I like to use it with some of my favorite collections that I've, you know, picked up over the years. And Diva is one that we use a lot. It's great for pads. Turned it off, but you can see I've actually turned it off and this is how quick it kind of connects. So if I just go right here, power back on, you can see it flashes and then right away, it connects to my computer and it's ready for action like straight away. I really, I think I'm gonna invest just a few more seconds because I wanna share some of these things that I'm looking at here on my other screen. I think that would really add to what we're doing today. So let me see if I can just give this one more try. And then we'll see. If not, I have another solution. Siglet, good afternoon, mate. How are you doing? Siglet, can you feel the thunderstorm down your way or is it just up here in the northern parts? the northern parts. All right, I'm gonna do another way here. Bear with me, give me, I'm guessing 75 seconds, but that might be, so shoot some questions into the chat. Let's talk whilst I work something out to show you guys. I'm not in the UK, it's 100 degrees already at 9 a.m. Oh, Sigurd, I keep thinking you are in the UK. I love this stuff. I don't know why more companies aren't making tools like this. Sounds incredible. I think Fishman's done a great job with it. So it's like, if you can't better it, then what are you gonna do? Like, you know, how are you gonna compete with it? And obviously over the years, there's been other company that's tried it, but certainly, I really like this guitar. I think this is a cool guitar. You know, I kind of wish I maybe had a glossy finish, but overall, I really like the guitar. And if I didn't like the guitar, sorry, where am I going with this? If I really liked the guitar but didn't like the TriplePlay, then I definitely wouldn't leave this system permanently on this guitar. But it is very good. It's really good. Okay, we have another solution here. This is on the fly testing. So let's see. Output, NDI, let's try this. What model of this? It is a Kiesel DC600. Yeah, DC600. Yeah. Okay, so I think it's a little bit glitchy. So yeah. What I was going to do, I was just going to show you the app. There's 4 different modes for your TriplePlay in the app, and it's kind of just looking a bit 8-bit, and we don't want 8-bit. When am I coming back to the States? Oof, probably next year, I'm guessing, but I'm not 100% sure on that yet. So, but yeah, this DC600, really cool. I've got the Fishman Classics in there, and that was something that I did maybe a couple of months back in the, I guess it was late spring. Originally had the Kiesel Active pickups in there, which were, you know, fine, but you know me, guys. I really love my Fishman Fluence pickups. They're a really big part of my sound. And as soon as I put these classics in there, and I could get those splits that I love so much. Let me turn, yeah, that's off. So you don't necessarily, even if I flip to a low gain, you don't necessarily need to have like a clean sound to use that sort of 2 and 4 position. You don't, need to have that sort of super jangly sound to really get that kind of, a little bit of kind of edgy sort of bite to your sound. And I love the contrast when I go full humbucker. Chug, 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 chug. So yeah, it's really good. These are the classics. Open core. I remember seeing the open core a couple of NAMs back for the first time. I was like, yes. You don't really, until you see like the original Fishman classics that I have on like the Ibanez RG6, I think it is. Looks like really cool, a little bit sort of futuristic, and then you see the open cores, it's like, okay, so you've got like all the technology, but with that classic look. It's really, really cool. You're getting modded like crazy? What's happening? I don't know what can be modding. I don't know what kind of mods Fishman have on their on their page. On my Twitch channel, I'm a little bit more chilled. What's your main amp you use? I've got to say, I am really digging overdrive pedals with this Kali Neural DSP plugin. So for example, I turn this pedal off. I kind of dial it so it has a little bit of kind of, you hear that? It's not super clean, right? Like my other clean sounds. It's very, very clean. This Kali sound that I've dialed in, it's on the edge of breakup. So when I go into humbucker, it's got that little roughness about it. So when I put on the overdrive pedal, woof, we are back in game. It's really, really, really good sound. How's the QC? The QC is very good. The QC is very good. I actually have a separate camera on that. I've actually turned it off right now. I wonder if we can ping it on. I have no idea what's going to happen when I push the button, but let's see. It's not turned on right now, but here it is. Here's my hand. Hello. And so I'm going to be doing some streams with the QC in view, but this is just showing mostly the mess behind the scenes right now. But yeah, it's really good. I've been playing with a couple of more patches, actually, really nice. Turn that camera off. We ain't gonna use that for today. Yeah, but it's really good. It's really good. Jeez, man, killer tone. Got a Kiesel I could borrow. What's happening, Cody? Unfortunately, no. But I do appreciate it. Thank you, mate. You should get one. Just give him a call. Get a Kiesel. Get it sorted. I asked about the switch, whether it was 3 or 5-way. Siglet, you know me. I can't take 3-ways. I can't take those 3-way switches. Just gotta be 5-way. Super 5-way switch. So yeah, on this guitar, humbucker, and it's a Fender Super 5-way switch, so it's kind of nice and clicky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Push-pull on the tone for the profiles of the pickups. Yeah, really, really cool. Actually today, this guitar, it's looking a little bit more stealthy with the lower lighting in the studio here. What do you think of this guitar? You guys like this one? Like that flame maple top? It's a neck through this one, so you got that, I think it's walnut with mahogany stripes. Feels great. Very, very nice. Really good. Yeah, it's yeah, I guess it depends what kind of mood I'm in, but yeah, I'm in the DC mood today for sure. My Kiesel was the first 5-way switch I ever had, and I really like it. Yeah, I just find it, especially that I use the splits so much, right? So it's like, to get the splits by doing push-pulls, it like drives me a little bit crazy. So when I play Tim's guitar, he has a 3-way with a push-pull to get the splits, and it's like, oh, drives me mad. And also, what happened? Oh, you cancelled. Oh, what's my main amp that I use live? The last tour that I did was using orange power amps with the Boss GT1000, but that would very much just be, I imagine, a quad Cortex or a MacBook Pro. I've got to say, the M1 Max, like that I'm running this stream from now, damn, like so much better than the Intel stuff. Silent, which is golden. No matter what load, it's just silent. And it seems very, very, very stable. You know, for running some bigger Twitch streams that I do, it's been proven to be really, really a good buy. So, oh, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, it was a little bit unusual seeing Ola with a couple of guitars. He had like an Aries and a Hyperdrive or something like that. Looked good. Two very, very nice looking guitars. So, yeah, just scrolling back through the comments a little bit. Boom, 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 boom. Oh yeah, I guess even a lot of the Strandbergs, they're probably shipping their guitars with, even when they use Fishmans, they're probably using a three-way switch with a push-pull. It's kind of the default, you know, a lot of brands do that. They just use this the standard three-way and the push-pull to access the other profiles. So, oh, he did. Oh, that's awesome. I'll have to check that video out. Yeah, I saw that sort of show up today. I was like, oh, cool. That's very interesting. You can, yeah, make it work with any guitar though, I'm sure, Cody. We've got faith in you. Very sharp. Yeah. It's very sharp, but it's actually pretty comfortable as well. So, Wes, what is happening, mate? Thanks for joining us over from YouTube. Today we are just, so far we've been getting into some nice conversations there, but I was playing around with the TriplePlay Fishman. And what I might do is, I might just drag, I don't know, what kind of sound? You guys got any ideas for sounds? I might not have the sound that you want, but hey, we'll see. I always find sounds like a Fender Rhodes, it translates really well. Let me see if I have a Fender Rhodes here. Like an EP sort of thing. Let's see if we have that. Let's have a look. Ableton's got to have some of that. I'm sure I've seen them and maybe he's even used them. Instrument rack, electric pianos, right? Love those splits, Wes. Thanks, mate. Saxophone. Oh, mate. Solo violins, actually, interesting. Let's have a look. We should have some strings, right? I don't know if I have solo violin, but that's kind of like a solo. I don't know. Let's try it. Let's give it a shot. Add a new track. Let's add a MIDI track and drop that on and see what happens. So I don't know if that's a violin. It's more like a sort of single string ensemble sort of thing. Probably nice with a bit of reverb and stuff on there. Let's drop some reverb on, give that a shot. Everything is better with reverb. Everything is made better with reverb. And let's maybe compress that afterwards. A few things on my desk today, can't hardly see. Okay, here we go. Let's make it dark and spooky. Was that dark and spooky enough, or did we need to go a little bit darker? Oh, we need darker. Okay. Well, let's bring out the clean. Let's go D minor, very dark. All these sounds that are included, these are these are just stock Ableton sounds, so that's not particularly you know, an expensive high-end library or anything like that. It's just the first string sound that I found in Ableton. Sounds like an intro to Cradle of Filth concert. All right, so that was one sound. Actually, whoever had that idea, good shout, good shout. I like that one. Somebody mentioned sax. I don't know if I have a sax sound, but just because it would be so silly, I'm kind of like, I want to try it. I want to see if I have a sax sound. Oh, no, it's all synths. That's not really a sax sound, is it? That's like a synth sax. That's very loud. I'm sorry if I just deafened you. That's a synth sax sound, so not quite the same. So, you notice that little wobble thing there? I wonder if this sound works well if I change the mode to auto on the Fishman software. There we go. So that's why it's really important to get, as soon as you buy one of these things, make sure you have the TriplePlay software, because the mode that I had it on before was called trigger mode. And it's kind of like those classic synth lines, you know? Might be fine. That might be great for like... You know, it might be great for all that stuff, but... you might want a little bit more expression. You might want to bend. Without that sound. I don't know if you're supposed to tap with these things, but... Now the E string, I'm going to make that a little bit more sensitive as well. That's something that you can also do in the software. You can boost the sort of sensitivity, and that's what I've just done now. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to boost that up to 14 on the sensitivity. Some amazing sounds in TriplePlay. Yeah, well, this is amazing cutting edge stuff right here. If you like synth sounds that are like, this is a fake saxophone sound, but hey, let's blend that with a guitar though, it might be okay. Yeah, that was a good shout before on that solo violin sound. That's a good shout. Good beat. That's actually pretty good. I think I'm gonna drop that synth sound an octave lower. So I'm gonna use something called a Midi effect. and I'm going to put a pitch MIDI effect on that. And this is going to run real time. I'm going to go an octave lower, and I'm going to put that on the synth sound without the guitar. And what I like about this mode, this auto mode, is when I bend, it knows. It's got that kind of nice way of knowing, is it a bend, is it a vibrato? And it keeps up really, really nicely. So let's try. KDG Music, hey, what's happening? Really, really cool. And that's actually not even a synth sound, that is us looking for a sax sound. JP, what's happening, mate? JP over on Twitch. How are you doing today, mate? You good? Have I used the sound? Oh, la, la, la. Well, I'm reading it and saying it as two totally different things. Have you used the TriplePlay on any albums, or does Hutch take care of all the synth spots? Mostly, yeah, that's a thing. The track Drive has TriplePlay on it. There's some like pads and synth sections that go along with it, and that's TriplePlay. So when you hear the track Drive, that has that. So if I was working on stuff by myself, that's when I would use it the most. I've used it a lot on like demos and backing tracks and stuff. It's really, really good for that. Really good for that. Doing well, hope you are too, JP. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I went for a swim earlier. Can you believe it? 1 hour, up and down, up and down. That was fun. I was gassing a little bit. I was like, but it was good. Nice bit of swim. Hey guys, if you're watching on Facebook, I don't know if this helps or not, but it would be great. Give this video a like, give it a share. If you know other guitar geeks that is into playing sax sounds, fake sax sounds on their MIDI synths, but that was your idea, guys, not mine. Okay, the fake sax sound wasn't my idea. Swimming is supposed to be one of the best full body exercises. I liked it. I liked it a lot. It's, the main reason I've been swimming is I actually had I think it was a, what's the thing that's attached to your bone? Is it a tendon? I don't think it's a nerve. Anyway, but I was having some real like pains down one side of the arm, just on the inside, right inside there on the bone. And swimming is like really helped it a lot. I mean, it's still a little bit, but like a couple of weeks back, like doing this kind of movement, it would be like, swimming and swimming, getting the motion in. It's helping it a lot. I think it kind of maybe runs up there a little bit, but getting some treatment on it, and that's helpful as well. I loved the product. Where will you sell it in Brazil? I would love to buy it now, but I don't know how to bring it to Brazil. I don't know what the music stores are like in Brazil. I'm guessing Amazon shipped to Brazil, but obviously always good to try if your local music store that deals with Fishman can help you out, get you hooked up. But yeah, really, really great. Great for studio. I think with the right sounds, it will be very, very good live as well. Obviously, when I'm just randomly loading sounds, some of them work really well. Some of them are like, oh, okay, it's not really the type of thing that you'd want to trigger from a TriplePlay. Yeah, fake sax sounds. I know, right? Dude, I've tried to do fake backflips. But I've tried to do backflips so many times throughout my life. I haven't given it much more than about 10 minutes at a time though, so that's probably where I've gone wrong. That is almost guaranteed where I'm going wrong, actually. Yeah, you're using some stuff like that too, audio to the eyeballs. Yeah, for sure. I have tried it. I actually think I have it installed on this system. I didn't actually use it so much, but I think, yeah, it's probably a good solution. Hey McRocklin, do you recommend to play the TriplePlay live on stage? I think if you have, like I mentioned before, the right sounds, you know, like the sounds that I know, like in Diva and certain synths, where it's very consistent, it's very predictable. You know, some sounds, you know, if you're jumping around and you're going crazy and you're trying to do bending and stuff, you know, and you're sending lots of little fluff notes which your DAW is interpreting as like, is that a note he's trying to get there? Is that no, and it's just like going a bit wild. But like every time I, you know, play pads, you know, it's so consistent. I'm in the wrong mode. That's why it's not consistent. Let me go back to my other mode. Yeah, that's so funny. So I love the trigger mode for chords, much better. So we're playing chords all over the neck there, and it's just like totally fine. Yeah, the latency is like on this, it's no perceived difference. If you have like 6 milliseconds latency on your computer, then this is showing about 6 mil as well. So it's really, really useful. Really good. Shred Club is tonight. Actually, by the way, tonight I'm going to be jamming with guests of the show. So if you want to have a live jam with me on my Twitch channel, prep your sounds a little bit. So, you know, if you have a hardware modeler, you know, Cortex, Axefx, Kemper, GT1000, whatever hardware device, you'd be totally fine. It's just like doing it on Zoom essentially, but we're going to be using some specific software. But if you're going to be using Neural DSP plugins and stuff, then you got to make sure you have your loopback software sorted so you can bring that sound of your DAW into Skype, Zoom, or in this case, the software we're going to be using today. But it's really, really easy. It's great. We've had some epic jams so far, like crazy. And yeah, it's just so spontaneous, so fun. So that's going to be like 10 p.m. UK time tonight. It's going to be on Shred Club, which is a Fishman sponsored show. And yeah, every couple of weeks or a month or so, we do guest jams. And you just never know what's going to happen. It's so much fun. It's going to be good. One of these days you're going to take, yeah, just do it. Don't be shy. Try A minor. Yeah, that's the main thing, really. Do I sign up somewhere in the Discord? No. You audio. Are you on the Discord? I mean, if you're not, if anybody here wants to join us on Discord, where I'm at a lot, and chatting with people and hanging out, it's McRocklin.com/Discord. Super simple. Super simple. I can put it in the chat for anybody that might not be familiar. You type it. We type it the manual way. There we go. That should work. McRocklin.com/Discord. It's totally free. Great guitar community. Oh, if you're already in the Discord, then one of us will probably, Chili if he's around, will dish out the link. So you can just click the link, choose your video, choose your audio, and you just kind of wait in the queue. What we have to work on today was like last week, as soon as we said, all right, it's jam time, let's do jams. It was like 7 or 8 people were trying to dial in at the same time, and it's like, oh, okay, we need to kind of just like balance that out so everybody kind of gets the right turn and stuff like that. I was your first giveaway winner. Oh, nice. I really like giveaways. Giveaways are so much fun. We've got to introduce a randomizer into the Twitch stream. That's probably something that we need to do, because we do quite a lot of giveaways, but I'm almost like saying, all right, you're the winner, message me on Discord. This is what you've won. Yeah. Yeah, the last jam sessions were great. Really, really good. Really good. Also, guests are coming back. I've got a list of about, I think it was about almost 50 amazing artists from around the world, and we're going to be sort of scheduling through those. It's been a while since we did guest sort of like interviews, but it's more like a hangout. You know, it's a hangout, see what gear they're using, hear some music. You know, it's really, really fun. It's really good. So yeah, there's a lot of guests, but we'll start getting them in, and it'll be a really fun fang out. Is that a thing? A fun and a hangout together? A fang out? It's like, what? What is a fang out? You got the, oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I think it's the loopback for a lot of people. Okay, good question. What is the most important tip you can give to other musicians, guitar players? It depends what kind of tip. If it's playing related, career related, there's so many. But in general, it's more than fun. Yeah, definitely KDG. Just getting back to the question there. I think it was just having belief in what you're doing, you know, is going to be really, really important, because a lot of the time you will see the end goal way in advance of other people like getting it, you know. So sometimes it might be a technique thing, it might be a playing thing, or it might be a concept thing, you know. Let's take, I don't know, like Shred Club, for example. The first time we did a scene for Shred Club, it's like, I kind of realized the potential, but at this point we didn't have 100 scenes with different transitions and graphics going, and, you know, Fishman's logo on different screens and all this like crazy fun stuff. It was just a test, you know, and it took like a long time to evolve, and it's continually evolved, but you have to kind of see the end goal very quickly and work towards it, and not everybody else will see the end goal, you know. They'll just think, oh, that's cool. So seeing through the potential of something. How's that for a tip? How's that? You got it! It's quite an unusual sound. Yeah, we do get a little bit over the top on Shred Club. Especially those days when, you know, it's like, I'm telling you, so many times, because we do Shred Club like 10 p.m. UK recently, a lot of the times I've done like a bunch of stuff throughout the day, and sometimes the hot weather recently I've been like out and, you know, really just like hiking, walking, and just getting a little bit of exercise in, right? Because as per usual, I'm in here so often. So sometimes I get to 10 p.m. and I've set up for Shred Club, which takes about an hour and a half to get everything ready. It's like sometimes quite a heavy process, and I'm like, hit live, here we go. And then immediately, like, the chat's like, tick, 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 it's like bubbling away. And then it's like, oh, okay. I start to perk up instantly. And then the first song, and then I'm like, I'm explaining, I'm a bit tired today, I need some help. And then within 3, 4, 5 minutes, I'm like bouncing off the roof, I'm hyped up, you know. It's a really fun show. And I think mixing it up with some of the guests and other stuff, and the jam, and all the other stuff that we have planned is going to be even better, even better. So yeah, if you don't have a good time in Shred Club, you don't like fun, 100%. That is funny. So guys, whilst I have TriplePlay on, armed and ready, I have Fishman Fluence Classics, and you know, most of my normal guitars, they have the Fluence Abassis. You know, I really like the Abassi set. I think it's a great set of Fluence, and if anybody hasn't tried them, it's a safe bet. They sound great, lovely splits, great humbucker sounds. But if you have any questions, now was the time to start throwing it into the chat. How do you get that cool sound? DJ Rock, hi, and thanks for hanging out with us today. If it's my main gain sound, that is the sound of a Friedman BOD into a Kali software by Neural DSP. I actually have a full video going through every little bit of detail on all of my sounds. It's on my YouTube channel, so youtube.com/McRocklin even. And it's a bit, you know, it's like 35 minutes, so it's a long video, but if you're interested in getting your tones all together, just having that articulation and seeing where all the details come from, then check it out. So yeah, see what you think, DJ Rock. That's over on my channel. It's about 5 or 6 videos ago now. USB 2.0. Huh? Where did that come from, Michael? Where did that come from? Love my TriplePlay. Very good, Scott. It's an awesome product. Very, very useful. I have the Connect version and the wireless version as we are using today. Turbo. Video is great and very interesting. Oh yeah, thanks mate. It actually took a hell of a lot of editing, like, because it's like 35 minutes. We had 750 gigabytes worth of rendered footage. There's like 8 different camera angles, and a lot of that's in different virtual settings. The footage was unbelievable, crazy. You're welcome. Check it out. Let me know. If you've got any questions, I'm on Discord all the time. It's totally free to join. It's McRocklin.com/Discord, and that will bring you over to the Discord channel. We've got some really good gear discussion channels over there, so if you have any questions about gear in general, or sharing gear that you've acquired, it's a great place to be. Oh, to connect the product, Bluetooth or USB, is it, oh, MIDI 2.0 ready? I'm not sure about MIDI 2.0, but where did that question come in from? On YouTube. Now it makes sense. Michael was replying to my question above his. Oh, okay, gotcha. Rafa Music is asking about the product. So it's basically with the wireless one that I'm using today. It comes with a little dongle. In fact, I'll go grab it. So I'll literally unplug it, and you'll see. So it comes with this little dongle, simply plugs into your computer, and without doing anything, plug that in, turn this on, and it will just work with Logic, Cubase, Ableton. It will work with everything right away. There is another important piece of the puzzle, which is the Fishman TriplePlay app, and you should absolutely download that, because as we did today, you know, certain sounds, they work better in different modes. Now you can actually go through those modes in hardware. So in a live situation, if you don't want to have the software and use a mouse and stuff, that's what some of these buttons are for. So you can actually click through those different modes into hardware mode. So that's great. But it's really important that you download the TriplePlay app. But right away though, it's gonna work, you know, with all of the doors just fine. Piano sounds, yeah. I feel like with a piano sound, if you had a sustain pedal, that would work well. Piano without a sustain pedal, you know, it's like any piano player, they're not gonna like that, are they? Because like they can't sustain the notes. But with a sustain pedal, yeah, absolutely. I might try that now. You can go absolutely crazy, you know, with TriplePlay. Like, absolutely out of this world, yeah. As psychedelic as you want, no problem. How does the TriplePlay stick to the guitar? Tape, screws, magic. Yeah, magic. Always just go with the magic. It's the safest option. Yeah, but it's a good question. So, you know, going from the back to the front, to put this part on, you simply loosen off your strap button just a little bit to slide that down, tighten it up, and that secures that part of it in place. Super easy. This part of it, it's magnets, so we can just kind of lift that away and it can come off the bracket. So there's the bracket. And remember this bracket, it's actually got some nice little sort of soft cushion stuff on the back of it, like a cork kind of material. So that's not gonna scratch or do anything to your nice finished guitars. So that's the bracket, and the bracket is held in place simply with that. And then on the back of this, it just connects and sits in place like that. And you can see it's pretty solid. No problem. And then this part, you get some, I think it's, I don't know if it's like basically little risers. You get about 3 or so in the box of different heights. And so you kind of just line it up to, I don't know if you can see right there, you got like obviously 6 hex pickups, and you just kind of line it up so the string is right in the middle. I don't know if we can get a little bit closer on that. See? Can you guys see that all right? And then this bit under here is just a little bit of adhesive. So you could probably take that off without too much trouble. So I'm not very good with, you know, techie sort of stuff like this. But it took me like 5 minutes of slowly and carefully going through the whole thing. So that's how it's done. Simple, but works great. Yeah, it's not too bad at all, mate. Yeah. Attached R to the bridge. I'm not sure on that bit, Katie, but yeah. 7-string. I have literally the least ideal setup possible for my TriplePlays on a 7-string, so I've had to rewire. Oh, okay. Okay, interesting. That is awesome. Nice little hack job, and it's working. Very cool. That must be like quite a, you know, a proud moment where you fire it up and it's all just like doing exactly what you like. Really cool. So let's plug this back in one more time. And now that you know, this is the little dongle, and we'll fire it up just one more time. If you're joining late today, don't forget you can watch this video back if you've just joined us and you're like, what the hell's going on here? What are you talking about? Then once the live has ended, you will be able to scroll back in time and check out the early stuff. So my normal guitar tone. Turn on the triple play, has an on button right on the top here. Doosh. Now that I've plugged the dongle back into my system, we are right in business. No need to start the door. No need to kind of restart anything. I just plug the dongle back in and we're good. That's a fun one. I like that blend too. That's how I love to use it. In fact, on Shred Club tonight, I might just work on a few little blends like that over the next hour or so. So yeah, thank you KDG. Guys, thank you so much. Everybody that's been hanging out with us today, keeping the conversations flowing. If you have any final questions, shoot them into the chat right away. And I'm right up to date with the chat. So glad you like it. Glad you like it. Yeah, let me know. Let's go another minute or so and see if we've got any last minute questions. It'd be whatever you like. Whatever you like. Triple play, fluence, muffins, coffees. Whatever takes your fancies. Hey, you're welcome. Thank you. Thanks for joining us today, Michael. Always a fun time on the Fishman channels. Did you get your delivery yet, Michael? I'm guessing not. Lovely guitar. What model Kiesel is that? That is a This is a Kiesel DC600. Thank you. Yeah, great guitars. Really nice, comfortable. Very cool. Any noticeable latency? No, the latency is no additional latency, Peter. So if you have, in my case, 6 milliseconds round trip, then you're gonna get 6 milliseconds latency. So the triple play itself, in my experience, adds no additional latency. In terms of triggering, the only thing is you have to play, very, kind of clean. It's very forgiving with certain sounds. So some, monophonic bass lines and synth lines, you can go absolutely crazy. But if you're playing like a electric piano and you stumble into some, notes, that's going to get translated into MIDI data. So just being aware of that and approaching your playing with that in mind, then you're going to be fine. But that's just something to bear in mind, you know. But otherwise, 10 out of 10. Does TriplePlay sample? Samples could be used with TriplePlay. In fact, if you wanted to, you could have a different sample on every single note on every single string. Now, how crazy would that be? You could have drums on one string, bass on another string, samples of people screaming and shouting on the next string, whatever you like. So yeah, you could do that. Yes. I think it actually takes a number of weeks sometimes. So yeah. See you in a bit. Yes, I love the guitar too. Awesome. Well, guys, again, thanks to everybody that's been hanging out with us today. And I will see you later on the Twitch show, 10 p.m. UK, so around about 3-4 hours, just under 4 hours from now. And give it those, yeah, 100%. you do that. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Cool. All right, guys, I'll see you over on Discord. Discord is mcrocklin.com/Discord. Great guitar community, totally free. Come hang out with us. And if not, I'll see you later on my Twitch channel, and that is twitch.tv/McRocklin. Super simple. And yeah, I'll see you there. All right, take care, everybody. Thanks again. Cheers. Goodbye.